All right, welcome back to 94 feet. Excuse me. The reason why we call it 94 feet is because the length of the court, 94 feet. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jay. I got my guy right here.
Yup, the legendary Shane.
Legendary Shane. Back. So what we just found out? What we just found out is Shane got a rival at the gym that we
got gym ops. He
got the gym ops. He got the GOs. He got op and he didn't even know. But dude just talking spice.
Dude talking spice. And the thing about it is, if you ever on the court and you talking spicy, I know how everybody felt about Dylan Brooks. Now I know, not saying I'm LeBron, but now I know why. When it's like when somebody just starting stuff, but they're not doing anything to perform on the court.
Right.
That's exactly what's going on. I'm like, dude, just keep talking to me spicy, and I'm like, who are you? Like,
right.
Like, what are you, like, you're not any contribution to you. You're actually hurting your team now because now you're fueling my team. Yeah, so it's a dude.
That's crazy, man.
That's just literally,
that's
he just,
this dude got
so
a rival, man.
I told him, hey, bro, you got to talk.
Hey, listen, I got to egg this on now. When we go to the gym, I got to egg this on. Yeah, Rob, get him. Hey, get him. Yeah.
You go get that man.
He can't hold you. I'm gonna get on. No.
Don't get that man in trouble for the team. You gonna destroy your team like that. If he on, bro,
listen, I ain't gonna be on this team.
Oh, okay. I say if you on this team, you pulling that, I'm gonna have to. You're now the liability for putting him in that position. But dudes get crazy out there, man. It's always the suburban gangsters, man.
That's funny.
The gangsters of the suburbs, man.
But we're gonna do something a little bit differently. I saw this on Twitter. I thought this was dope.
Okay.
So you have to grade each thing that I'm gonna name for your game. This is your game. So what would you grade your 3-pointer? Like A, B, C, D, F.
Especially right now. Right now, I'm like C-
on threes.
My 3.
What about your midi?
Midi, I don't know. I won't say it's bad. I just don't take mid range. When I do take them, they're not bad. But that's not my game. Like I'll probably say
layup. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
You're 3 and D.
80% of my game is going to be me driving.
Gotcha.
Is going to be me driving. Like
so
feel
what you getting your midi?
Honestly,
you don't take it. So what?
I got it. I'm gonna say it's C, just because like when I do take them, I make them. I don't think to do it because naturally I can get to the basket a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not about to settle. It's like Giannis. Like I'm not going to have Giannis shoot a bunch of middies all game right. If he can get to the paint a little bit easier. So I'll say like I'll go C- on that.
C-. What about playmaking?
Your
playmaking ability.
I actually get some dimes.
I'm gonna go. Actually, get some. He said that casual, like I'm out here dropping.
Yeah, no. Honestly, the reason
Halliburton,
the reason why I get dimes is because like I draw a lot of attention on my drives.
Yeah,
like so I don't have like this supervision where I'm like just hitting people that's backdoor cutting and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I like to drive, and so being 6'3", most people come out and help, and I can kick it. So
right.
I go B, not a B-, not a B+. I just go a solid B.
What about perimeter defense?
Perimeter defense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give myself credit. I'm like an A. Like there's not many times I get scored on. Like I literally thought about it last time when I went to go play ball on Friday because I really do care about my defense. Like I don't like getting scored on. I really don't. I kid you not. I can't fabricate this. When I was guarding somebody, literally 2 for 15. People went 2 for 15. And the only one of the layups that got scored on me, it's this dude that has dreads that's nice, that comes in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Black dude with dreads. He's nice. He hit me with some kind of Kyrie finish. Like I was up there contesting it, and he just did some kind of Kyrie move. And I was like, oh, that's how people must be feeling when Kyrie, when you think you got it, and he finishes. So I think perimeter, it's even when you got me on one of those like plays that I was not expecting it. But not a lot of times people take me off the dribble, score on me.
Yeah. So what about your dunk?
Dunk.
Can you dunk the ball?
I can dunk, but I'm not about to dunk in the game. I just turned 30. Happy birthday to me couple of days ago. Just turned 30, so I'm not even caring about dunking no more. I'll leave that for the young fellas.
What about your layup package?
Layup?
Pause.
Yes. Layup, I think I go B+.
B+. And what about rebound? I got 2 more. Rebounding?
Rebounding right now, my rebounding is not great because I've been having this lower back issue, so it affects my reaction time to get off the floor.
Yeah.
So it's like right now it's probably like a C+, B-. But typically I can rebound, but right now it's hard to like get
up,
to fire off.
Okay, you gotta pause.
Yeah, pause.
Hard to get up, fire off. All right,
that's how
man. All right. Last one, handles.
Handles on a good day, I'm like, right now I'm like
Kyrie or what?
Absolutely not. If Kyrie's an A+, I'm an F. Nah, I'm gonna go C+ right now.
Nah, I think you need to give yourself a little bit more credit.
I feel rusty right now. I feel rusty. I'm not myself right now.
Yeah, but we are our own critic.
Yeah.
We are our own worst critic. But let's go ahead. So Jimmy Butler.
No.
What?
Where you at, bro? We're not going to just...
Oh, okay. I can definitely do this. Three-pointer. I think I'm at an A-. I like the hand in my face, I think I'm at an A-.
And that speaks a lot because, all right, so Jay likes to give up on possessions. I saw when his team was on the court and his team losing.
This was the last game. This was the last game.
Jay has a wide open 3 and he passed it to somebody that I don't think their 3 is an A-.
No.
But Jay pulled some James Harden stuff and gave up on the team early. He gave up on the team early. And then wide open, he didn't want to shoot it. He didn't want the pressure on him. He passed it to bricked it.
I thought we was down like 3 to like, they had game point. The other team had game point. I thought we only had 3. So I'm like, I'm not about to waste my energy. I passed the ball. Come to find out, it's like 9 to game point. I'm like,
his team needed that bucket.
I'm like,
he didn't care. That man said, "Hey, y'all going down."
I'm like, dang, that's bogus.
I'm not taking this ship down with y'all. Like y'all going down.
I thought because it was the last game. I'm like, nobody really playing, but people was playing.
So that
playmake or mid range, I don't really take too many mid range either.
It's a lost art.
I'm probably like a C-ish in that. Playmaking, I think I'm at probably like a B. I think a B because I don't really.
You don't really pass.
I don't really no.
Yeah, you don't. This is how you pass. You pass like
when I need to.
But yeah, you're not about to drive and kick and then dish somebody. if I'm driving, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, why wouldn't you? The court's right there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If your finishing is good, pause like yours is. Like, there's no need to pass it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't need to pass it when you right there, and you can beat your man off the dribble.
Exactly.
Go lay it up. Perimeter defense, I mean, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. Sometimes I'm an F. I don't feel like playing defense or anything. But I think when I lock in, I'm probably like, I used to be like an A, but I'm probably like a B if I actually feel like playing defense, I'd say like a B. More like steals and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't dunk, so we're not gonna do that. Layup package.
Like 5'7", 5'8", right?
Oh my goodness. Way taller than that. But my layup, say it's about a B, A-, B plus, A-. I mean, it's pretty good. My rebounds.
I don't think I've ever seen you rebound the ball, honestly.
I don't rebound. Because people gonna pass me the ball anyway. Hey, you get the ball, pass it to me. Like,
that makes sense.
I'm not going to, again, energy.
Yeah.
I'm not about to use my energy to get the ball and then bring it up. No. You get it, pass it to me, and then
let me go to work. Pause.
Handles, I think I'm at like.
You got good handles.
Yeah, I think I'm at an A- with that one. A-, B+. But I just don't really like play around with the ball.
You just go right to work. Yeah.
You just go to work.
I feel you on that.
Go to work. Not too many people steal the ball from me either. So
yeah. I rely on my first step. So like even when you said handles, I'm like, I don't really try to do moves. I just try to. Because I'm 6'3", so naturally the person that's guarding me they probably gonna put a big on me. Yeah. And I'm like, I have a quicker first step than that person, so I'm not about to try to play around with it.
A lot of my moves is like counter moves. Like I'm gonna have it in my right hand, then I'm gonna go right. If you cut that off, I'm gonna counter. If you don't, it's an easy layup. So I mean, it's you pick your poison out. But I got a counter for every defense. But all right, so let's get going. We got Jimmy Butler saying he doesn't care about the regular season, just the playoffs, just winning that championship.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, man?
All right, so I already don't really like Jimmy Butler. Like, just for this reason right here, like, to come out and say that, because we already knew it. We already knew that. This is why I don't bet on Jimmy Butler at all. I don't care what it is. His rebounds, I don't care.
You can't bet on him anyway. He never played.
He never, exactly, bro. He like to take his time off, go to take his PTO and everything. Like, Jimmy Butler, I just don't like it because to make that comment, and obviously he's been to the finals multiple times, like he goes far, but it's like you ain't never win it though, bro. Like, so you can't say I'm saving it as if he got these rings. Like, you got a bunch of appearances, but you didn't win it all. So you can't say I don't care about it as if you like I only care about the ring because this is what I do. It's like you don't even win those, bro. You don't win regular season and you don't win in the playoffs.
Maybe you should play more regular season games.
Maybe
Get
you should
your game
do it
more in tune. You know
exactly. So yeah, I can't. There's something about Jimmy Butler that just don't really click for me, man.
I think it's unfortunate for the fans though too, and not like
he robbing them.
I mean, exactly.
He robbing them, man.
I don't know how many. I mean, I don't know how many people out there is like actually like, I'm driving. You see all those signs. I came from Australia to see Jimmy Butler. Play. I don't know how many people really doing that for Jimmy Butler anyway. But I do think he's robbing the fans, though. Like
robbing them, bro.
He robbing the organization, too.
Exactly.
They're paying you X amount of dollars. You need to show up to work.
Exactly.
You need to show up to work, especially if you're not hurt. Like, show up to work,
Show up to work, man. Like, you can't keep taking these PTO days. Like, hey, you know who he not robbing, though? Them players on the Heat. Hey, you got Jaime Jaquez Jr., like, he going crazy. Man. Tyler Hero, like he got them boys like, hey, he sit out. They going collect the check.
The new dude, Jamie Jackhead.
Yeah, Jaime Jaquez. Jr.
Yeah.
Triple J, whatever they call him.
Yeah, Triple J. He been balling.
He's good, bro. I had the over on Tyler Hero right now, and first quarter, I think Jaquez, whatever, he had like 13, 15, something like that in the first quarter. I'm like, bro, let Tyler Hero get the buckets. I got the money on him.
They be finding these players, man.
Bro, I don't know how.
They be finding these players, dog.
Yeah, but Jimmy, man, it's something about Jimmy. I can't do it, man. Go to work.
I think it's messed up. Exactly.
Go to work,
man.
bro.
Go to work.
I got to go to work. You got to go to work.
Exactly. So Draymond coming back.
Yeah, Draymond.
16 game suspension. He done did counseling. He done did community service.
I didn't even know what he was doing. I thought he was just chilling. I know that he had to do it, but I didn't see any updates.
He was, He did a few classes too.
Yeah.
You think that was a fair suspension? The amount of games?
What is 16 games he missed?
16 games.
Honestly,
no, it was not. It was not fair. That dude needs to be suspended for the rest of the league or the rest of the season.
Nah, see, I think this is just
he needs to go, man. It's too many documented incidents like this. He needs 16 games.
Yeah, I think. All right, man. This is probably where it's just like the ignorance in me, man. That I feel like sometimes people just got to get slapped, and I'm like, I'm glad, I'm glad somebody's doing it. I feel like the league is low key kind of soft. Some of the stuff is kind of crazy, but I'm like choking Rudy, like. Everybody want to choke Rudy. Like, somebody had to choke Rudy. Like,
that don't mean you go do it, though. Like,
somebody got to do it. Like,
okay, so what about the spinning punch?
Now, that was out of pocket.
Oh,
like,
that was out of pocket.
There's some
what
justifiable
about when he
things.
stumped on Sabonis? This is what I'm saying. This is this dude. What about when he punched Poole in practice?
Hey. Everybody know Poole probably deserved that. Like, Poole just looked like he just talks spicy all the time.
I mean,
like,
he probably do. He from Milwaukee.
Yeah, he probably says something crazy out of pocket and he got it. I think Draymond.
Just because people deserve it doesn't mean that there's somebody that need to go do it, man.
That's true. Like, I mean, I don't think he should be doing it, but I'm like, I feel like Adam Silver was like, hey, like, I kind of rock with that. Like, Adam Silver kind of approved it. Like, I got to suspend you because you're going crazy. But, like, I don't really like Rudy either. So, like, hey, kudos to that. Like, I think, because he even told him and said, hey, he even said when Draymond said he think about retiring, and Adam Silver was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna have you retire," because he's like, "I can't go slap him." Adam Silver like, "I can't go slap him, so I need somebody to do it." I think
so
honestly,
Draymond is a plant. That's what you said.
I think Draymond is a plant. Adam Silver got Draymond smacking all the people he don't like. Like, cause think about it, nobody. And it's a lot of foreign dudes. Think about it. It's Sabonis. It's Jurkic. It's Rudy. Dudes. Like, I don't think he really rock with these foreign dudes. So he got Draymond. He putting hits out.
A double agent.
That's why he like, I can't give you a bunch of time, but I got to give you a little bit of time. Like, you ever see on those movies when somebody trying to escape and they like, all right, punch me in the face to make it look real? I think he like, all right, I got to give you like 15, 16.
I mean, keep it a buck, though. You really think Draymond would have retired? He's not retired.
Nah, he's not retiring because I think he realized, like, nah,
that's
this is messing
what
my pockets.
When you get in, when you know you're in trouble, you say something extreme just to make somebody else feel bad for you. If I was Adam Silver, I'd be like, okay. But he is the key to Curry's success.
It's a lot of things
it's like,
man.
It's a business move. Mm-hmm. Curry, you see what they doing over there right now without Draymond, man.
Yeah, it's getting.
You
it's,
see
it's
what they doing
crazy.
over there without Draymond.
It's
so
crazy.
like, man, he should have been gone the rest of the joint, man.
I think it's multi reasons, right? Multiple reasons. I think the league is not going to have Steph not be the golden boy. Like, because as soon as CP3 got hurt, that's when they immediately was like, oh, yeah, Draymond. Like, we got to put Draymond back. Somebody got to dish him the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I think, honestly, I think Adam Silver just like, hey, I need somebody that's with all the smoke to get these foreign
Curry
dudes.
do it himself?
I think Curry can. Like, I think 35. He's about to turn 36.
Or can't?
I think Curry can. He's proven that he's led a team. I think Draymond, as much as he does, he's not the team leader. Like, if you have Draymond without Steph, that team doesn't make it as far. But if you have Steph without Draymond, I think they do a little bit better.
I'm glad that you said this because this is a good segue to can Steph lead a team to the playoffs?
He's done it. He's done it his whole entire career.
With
teammates.
The second best shooter, or not the second best, but the next best shooter in the league, Klay Thompson. And he plays defense.
But that's not fair, though.
And you got Draymond,
who accounts for no points, really, except for dimes.
He accounts for no points, but he accounts for everything else.
True, but I'm saying it's not
what
like...
What do you say to a man that cannot score, but can do everything else? He's one of the reasons why Steph Curry is where he is right now, and vice versa.
I was about to say, all right, now you gotta admit, he does make Draymond look better.
Absolutely, I'm not saying that. I think it's a team thing. Steph without Draymond and Klay,
that's like
it's a little suspect.
It's like saying
man.
Tim Duncan without the Tony Parker and Ginobili. Like, was he just not that good?
Let me give you some numbers real quick. 48 and 32 without
Draymond?
Without Draymond. 48 and 32. That's like 60%. Mm-hmm. That's not going to get you in the playoffs. Okay, and that's with Klay. Your second best. That's with Klay, too. And without Draymond, right? That's 60%, 60-ish percent. Now, with Draymond and without Klay, I mean, obviously, it's going to be more games. Yeah. Draymond, he be tripping. 83 and 49. So that's around like 62-ish percent. So a little bit better, right? So overall, it's about 60%. Curry by himself, is 60% good enough to make it to the playoffs in the West? It's not.
All right, so
I can let you know it's not.
That's going to be anybody's record without their full team. Like, the Warriors structure their team around those dudes.
I get what you.
So if you take one of those dudes out, they're pillars. A lot of times they don't be having guys that can really go off without those guys.
Okay, let me.
So they really are a trash team without that three.
I gave you this scenario last episode. Russell Westbrook in Steph Curry's position, they don't win championships. They need the greatest shooter of all time to win championships. The Warriors in that system. Steph Curry in that OKC. Do OKC make the playoffs like Russell did? Absolutely not.
Do you know what Curry was doing?
No.
Bro, no. I think you forget
Listen,
how good Curry is.
Certain team. No, I know how good Curry is.
I don't know.
Certain teams don't need the greatest shooter of all time all the time. They need somebody that's going to go get you a bucket and grab a rebound and do an assist and steal the ball and handle the ball. Curry's not that. He's the greatest shooter of all time, but he's not, I'm going to go grab a rebound. Curry's not grabbing 20 rebounds. Curry's not getting you 20 assists.
And Russell Westbrook is not also dropping 3 threes in the game consistently. And that's Curry on a bad night.
I agree.
Russell Westbrook when was the last time Russell Westbrook made 3 threes in a game?
I feel you.
That's not his game.
But check me out. Answer this. Do the Bucks need something?
Do the Bucks?
Do the Bucks need something right now? What do the Bucks need?
A better coach.
Okay, so the Bucks need a better coach, right? So that means that they need something that they don't have. The Thunder, if you put the greatest shooter of all time on the Thunder, you're giving them something that they don't really need to get to the playoffs.
Well, you can't say that because teams build around what they have, not what they don't have. So it's like, think about it. If you got a team like Russell Westbrook on the Thunder, like you got the Russell Westbrook Thunder team, it's different. Like that team is constructed to win behind Russell Westbrook's game. You take Curry's game, it may not be that the same way. You take Russell Westbrook and you put him on that Warriors, they don't win rings because he does what Draymond does.
It's a fit. It's a fit.
It is a fit,
and
but he helps that fit.
Curry don't fit that.
We don't know because we never had to see him not fit in that system.
Correct. There's 2 superstars that I believe can't do it.
Who?
It's Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I'll give it.
I don't think Kevin Durant can lead a team to the playoffs. I don't think Stephen Curry can lead a team to the playoffs.
I think Curry can because he's not.
I don't think so, Pat.
Because that basically means like. So even when Clay came back, Clay wasn't the same when he came back off that Achilles injury. Like he wasn't the same. Like. Draymond wasn't dropping 15 a game. He was the minimum.
Clay was an average.
He was an average right?
role player,
and they still won a ring. With Curry leading that, won Finals MVP and everything. Like going against young Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Like, hey, that was Curry. Like you can't say Draymond led that.
Listen,
he didn't lead that. Curry led that.
It's not all about what you put in the basket, though, too. It's about the threat as well. The gravity that you pull. Klay Thompson, regardless of how he looked, still has gravity. You can get him over
Curry.
I know.
You got to have 2 people chasing him, so that actually helps Klay Thompson. That helps Draymond Green.
Which I definitely understand.
That helps the system move because he's that good.
I don't see it, man. I don't think Stephen Curry can lead. And, he runs 8 miles. He runs 8 miles or whatever, some crazy number. How is he? He's not going to be able to do that if he's on OKC. The reason he's able to do that is because he has Draymond. Can you imagine him running 8 miles with the ball in his hand? All those miles that he run is without the ball.
He's an off-ball point guard. So that's the same thing you can say about anybody.
Exactly why that OKC team would not make it to the playoffs if they had Curry. It's exactly why.
I don't know.
Man, I don't see it. Him and KD, those are 2 superstars that I don't think could lead a team to the playoffs.
You think Kyrie is a superstar?
No, I don't think Kyrie is a superstar.
Gotcha.
There's only a few superstars. Obviously, Giannis. I don't think Embiid. That's why we.
Nah, you bugging out.
Now you think Embiid can lead the team to the playoffs? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was thinking big. I was thinking big picture. Pause. I was thinking big picture. Pause. I was thinking big picture. But yeah,
I don't know. Joel, even going back to Jason Tatum, you said Jason Tatum wasn't a superstar either.
No, I wouldn't say he was a superstar.
You don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar?
No, I don't think he's a superstar.
You don't.
I think he's really good.
I think he's a superstar.
I think he's really good. I just don't see him being a superstar. What makes him a superstar?
Bro, he leads the team, and they're usually the best 1 or 2 seed every year. And they've gotten to the conference finals every year.
Do you think it's their team, or do you think it's him? Just because you score the most points on that? Right now, Tyler Hero scores is the most points in.
But it's different with Jason Tatum. Like, Jason Tatum scoring that much on that, like, on the best team in the league, it'd be different if Tyler Hero was averaging that most and the Heat were in first place. Or that, like, I think that's much different because Tyler Hero's not the best person on it. He's the best person on a team that's usually the top 1 or 2 seed that gets to the conference finals every year.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I don't know, man. I don't think Jason Tatum is a superstar. I think it's a handful of superstars, and it's 2 that definitely cannot lead. It's Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
I feel you.
But, okay, we think those are superstars. Those are number 1 options,
okay,
right? Who do we think is the best second option in the NBA?
Right now, best second option?
This one was tough, man. I think it's 3 that you have to, like, put up there.
Yeah. All right, 3, Paul George. Please tell me you have Paul George.
I got to have Paul George.
Okay, I'm like, because gotta have PG.
I know that's your boy. I know that's your boy. I wouldn't
PG
leave him
the guy. Yeah, PG. I don't know about that whole Luka Kyrie situation. Like, it's something about it I don't love. Like,
no. We just talking about the best second option.
Yeah, because I feel like Kyrie's a second option to Luka, but I'm like, it's just something about Kyrie. Like, I don't know.
All-world talent. I think that dude's cold.
But I don't know, man.
It's just something. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Then I think about Anthony Davis as well being number 2 to LeBron. That's
just
close.
Sad though.
You get a 39-year-old Bron is still the number 1 option.
Bron is putting up numbers. Bron is balling. But
I saw something really quick that was super crazy because Bron. I was looking at something. Somebody got drafted in like 2009, and I was looking at the draft class, and I was like going through, and I was looking at 2008 draft class, 2007 draft class, and as I'm going through the list, I'm like, oh, I remember this dude. Dang, it's crazy. Like how many players got phased out of the NBA, retired, and then you get to like 05, 04, and you're like. Bron, he's been playing before so many dudes that retired that just came and went. It is not even like he's at the tail end of his game. Like it looks like he's washed. Like he's still going crazy. It's insane.
We ain't gonna ever see another Bron.
Yeah, it's insane.
Jabari Smith Jr. said he played against his dad.
Yeah, that's insane.
And he's playing against him now. That's crazy, man.
Bro, he's played against so many father-son duos. Pause, like,
bro, 2 decades.
He played against Kenyon Martin Jr.
At a high level.
They gave you and your dad buckets. Like, give you and your dad buckets, man. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then his son gonna come in the league and he gonna say, me and my son giving y'all buckets. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, so I think AD is up there.
I don't know. You think Bronny gonna... I don't know, man.
I don't know if he gonna make it to the NBA. I don't know how good
I think
he's gonna
be an NBA, but I think he's gonna be one of those, like... Aaron Holiday type players, like.
Ooh, I don't know if he's gonna be that bad.
Man.
I give him.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but he just give me that like feel, like that backup point guard with a lot of energy, make the right play, not aggressive.
Yeah, he's not gonna come drop no 20 and 28s kind of 20 and 8s kind of stat lines.
Yeah,
I feel you on that. But I'm like literally going through the list. I feel like the best number 2 option. It's Jaylen Brown or Paul George.
Dang, man.
I'm thinking about this list.
You do, man? Dang.
I'm going to go PG just because PG my guy, man.
Okay, so you don't want to like KD or Book, whichever one of those.
I be forgetting about them because they just so far down in the standings. Like,
Or
or
like another top 75 player, like Dame.
Like Dame,
like
I think
top
about that too.
75 player.
I think I haven't wrapped my head around.
Listen, this boy, he wanted to pick his guy.
The thing is, sometimes I forget.
I respect
that for so long I'm used to Book being the number one on his team, and KD being somewhere else. Like I still got to get used to KD and Book on the same team. Giannis and Dame on the same team, because for 11 years I've seen Dame as always the number one option. So I don't even picture Dame as a second option. So I'm like, when you say, I'm like, yo, that is true. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying, man, it's wild.
Oh, so Dame, easily Dame. Dame is the best second option.
I think it's a top. I mean,
I didn't even think about it. Sometimes I can't grasp the fact that Dame is a number two to somebody.
It's crazy, right? It's wild. Wow. I probably go. That's what I was gonna pick. I had PG, I had Dame, and I had KD or Book, whichever one want to be number one, because we don't know which one.
I can't. Yeah, that's the team you don't bet on. Like,
you definitely
the Clippers, the teams with the top, like that have really good combo players. Careful with betting on them. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Sometimes you don't know which one's gonna have the night.
Yeah, I had to stop betting on PG, your boy, man, because he can have
Kawhi,
a really. I mean,
he had 37 other.
The last 3 games he's been going crazy, and that's the thing. But the game before that is when I betted on him, and he was like, I'm gonna take the night off, let Kawhi do
take turns. Yeah,
and it's just I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got to be careful with those.
Yeah, man.
Those two.
Somebody who's been playing good though is Coby White. Do you think he can win most improved player?
Bro, I feel like he can. It depends on how they look at Tyrese Maxey, because I think it's really only them two that's I feel like they're here, and everybody else.
And
is
you know what's
much
crazy
lower.
is everybody keeps sleeping on Cam Thomas, man. And
Cam Thomas sleeping on himself, bro.
Listen, no. Listen to this though. He was balling.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know why the Nets, Jack Vaughn, I don't know why you keep doing him like this. He was balling. He got hurt. His ankle. He came back, and he's still balling. He averages more than Coby White. And it's just
it's something about that dude.
Off the bench. Off the bench. He got him back to the bench now.
Nope.
He
deserves
what
to be
is
on the
Jack
bench.
Vaughn doing over there?
Nah, bro. The reason why he's on the bench is because that's a great spot to put him. He's a Lou Will type of player where it's like you can't put that dude in the starting lineup. Have you ever watched him play?
Yeah, he dropped 40 on you.
But he won't look at anybody else. Like he dropped 40.
What does that matter?
And it dropped 7.
You see his team? Who he's gonna pass it to? Don't say Mikal Bridges, man. Mikal Bridges is not who everybody thinks he is.
He's not amazing. He was better last year.
Everybody thinks he is.
But neither is Cam, bro. I'm telling you. Like Cam, he had that stretch when he went for his last 3 games. He was 0 for 20.
That was the
he missed
whole
20.
Team.
He missed. No, it was him.
Though, right?
He missed 20 straight shots.
Oh well,
spanning
man,
between three, spanning 3 different games.
But look what he's doing now.
0 for 10. 0 for 7.
I did the numbers. If you give Cam Thomas 25 minutes, 25 minutes, he'll get you at least 19 points.
But he's super inconsistent. He's a streaky player.
Everybody is.
But he's different. Like you don't have players that
Coby White, he just got good. Well,
he's leading that team.
He was good, and then he fell off.
Yeah. What happened to him last year? And then now he's back to 19 points a game.
No, I'm talking about the season. He was good to start off the season, and then he fell off, and now he back okay. I mean, he had 15 points last night, and I know this because I bet on him, and he didn't.
Did he play bad, or was it just because I think DeRozan or somebody had a better night? That's another team never bet on.
No,
bro.
I was picking Kobe though because he was balling though.
I knew it was a trap. So you did pick him.
Picked who?
Coby White for over last night. I was going to do it, and I felt like it was a trap.
And that's what I was saying because I'm like, it's against the Spurs. Of course he gonna do it.
Yeah.
Smoked.
I put him on a ticket, then I canceled. I actually canceled it. I went back in that little 5-minute window. I went and canceled it. The ticket still didn't hit, but at least it wasn't because of Coby White. But
yeah, that's one of the reasons why he had like 15 or whatever it is. Like, come on, man. This is Spurs. Like, they're the bottom feeders. And you can't score 20. What was it, 22 or 20?
21.5 they had him at, But I think
get him out of here. He can't get it. No.
The reason why I'm saying him is because they have a better record than the Nets. Like, the reason why I put him over Cam. And he's more consistent at leading his team. Like, you got DeRozan there. You got Zach LaVine was out. I feel like they're like older guys, that more established guys. But yeah, he's leading that team.
And the reason why
Cam Thomas is not. He's just going. He's just a bucket.
I would agree with you on that is because Coby White gets consistent minutes.
But even when Cam Thomas gets in the game, he can't run that offense. He just wants to shoot. And if he's having an off night, then they are bad.
Let me tell you about this.
Even when he does score, they still bad.
The Nets, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Nets is more like of who's scoring the ball over there. Don't say Mikal Bridges.
No, it's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. So who's going to score the ball?
Well, he's not
Cam
good
Thomas is going to score the ball. You give him 25 minutes, he can give you 20 points.
And then the next night, he's going to give you 4. shooting 2 for 9.
Listen, I do give you he a volume shooter. I give you that one.
You can't start the guy like that.
I would give you that. But at the same time, well, who else? I mean, you
can't start a guy like that.
If it's up for grabs,
he's not team-minded. He's not team-minded, bro, and that's why they suck.
It's up for grabs, so that's why he's shooting. I mean, I think he'll shoot it even if it wasn't.
Yeah, like
because he did this with Kevin Durant. He did this with Kevin Durant. Yeah, he was scoring 40. He was still scoring 40.
But you can't do that and still lose and then not have KD get involved. Like, bro, who do you think you are?
Again, it's most improved player, not most improved team. So
he's not making his team better, so he ain't really improved. Coby White improved his game, and he got his team doing much better. But it's going to be Tyrese Maxey, though. Like I think Coby White.
I don't think it's going to be Maxey either.
Why not?
Because like I don't know. I think he's a little streaky too. Like his record without Joel Embiid, it's not that good.
It's not.
His numbers when Embiid ain't in, he can score 44 or he can score 19. So like that's why I think they're not gonna give it to him. Do
you think Coby White gonna get it?
I think
because I don't see any other person.
I think who they're gonna give it to. I think they're going to give it to Coby White, but I don't think he should get it.
Who do you think should get it?
Cam Thomas. I'm telling you who should get it.
It make me want to pull up his numbers right now. Like,
he increased his scoring from, 10 last game? He has the highest jump in the points. Like, and Coby White averages like 18 points. Cam Thomas averaged 20 off the bench. This dude is off the bench doing this. Come on, man.
What's his name again?
Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas.
Look it up. Listen, I do my research.
He's not bad. Like at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, but then I started realizing, like, oh, he really be like self-sabotaging this team. Like,
okay, what's the difference between him and Jordan Clarkson? This is the exact same player.
They got a better record. Get a bucket. Jazz got a better record.
Go get a bucket. That's all it is go get a bucket. And he got
Cam Thomas's best shooting performance this week was 44% from the field.
How many minutes he get?
35. This game he had 35 minutes, shot 42%.
You like James Harden?
What do you mean?
You like James Harden? Do you think
no, I don't like James Harden.
Okay, do you think James Harden is a great player?
He was.
James Harden did the exact same thing. He did the exact same. It was not efficient.
I'm looking at this.
Harden is not efficient.
You want to know the reason why he not getting minutes? All right, one of his games, he played 20 minutes, went 0 for 11, had 0 points.
Listen, that was like last week.
That was January 2nd.
Yeah, that was like
the next game after that, he played 17 minutes. He shot 0 for 7. That's 0 for 18 too.
Listen,
so why would I put this guy?
What he doing? He's nitpicking. So go to the last 5 games.
This is the last 5.
Nah.
This last 5.
Look at this. Okay.
This is last 5.
Look, he skipped over the 21-point game. Listen, he skipped over the 21-point game, the 14-point game, and the person that you want, Coby White, he still averages more than the person that you picking. With those type numbers.
No, he doesn't. He had a 0-point game, a 4-point game, and a 9-point game.
And
all in the last 5.
And he still averages 20 points. Go look it up. You got your go look it up. On his game,
he had 2 assists, 0 assists, 2 assists. No. I'm looking at his rebounds. Sorry. 0 assists, 5 assists, 0 assists, 0 assists.
We already established he shoot the ball, man. We already established.
That's all he come to do. And he got a horrible plus.
I don't know. I think Coby White will get it, but I don't think he should. I think it should be Cam Thomas.
I just know it ain't gonna be Cam.
You give him 25. You give a man 25 minutes, he can give you 20 points, regardless of how he do it.
0.
They
gave him 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
They got they got nothing for their investment.
Listen, that happens. Zero for what? 18. 0 for 18. Happens.
You give somebody something, they're gonna flip it.
It happens, dog. It happens.
He came back. Say, yo, I threw it all in the trash. All the minutes you gave me, I threw them all in the trash.
Nah, it happens.
And who did they even play? Please tell me they had.
I think it's Cam Thomas, man. But they're gonna give it to
Pelicans
Coby White
and Houston
just because they have to. Speaking of who they playing, do you think strength of the schedule matter?
Like about how difficult it's
how difficult or easy your schedule is, team schedule is.
I think it somewhat matters because I think about the East, right?
Yeah.
You think about the East, them dudes are hot garbage over there. Like, there's a lot of trash teams in the East.
Right.
Like, you got the Wizards, the Hornets, the Pistons. Like, I think they all trash, and you got to play them so many times. Like, I think it's different for you think about it. The Thunder, they got to keep playing the Mavs. They got to keep playing the Nuggets. They got to keep playing the Timberwolves. Like, you got to play them 3-4 times a year. Whereas, like, man, that's good. That's exhausting playing those dudes. Like,
yeah, because it's exhausting playing good teams.
Yeah, and then to think about the East, like they're a little bit closer in proximity. Think about it, like Boston, New York, like those. Everything is kind of like closer. Whereas when you're in the West, like I feel like the trips are a little bit farther.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I feel like that affects it. Like, so I think it does matter.
I don't think it matters. Let me tell you why.
Seeding wise.
No, I don't think so. Because what's your objective every night?
To win.
To win the game. I don't think it's in. I think it's that simple.
So you telling me, bro? All right.
It's that simple. Your objective doesn't change night to night. It's go win the game.
You play 82 games. You're gonna take some nights off if you see who on the schedule. Remember that team that last time we went to go hoop, and it was that team that reminded us. They reminded us of the Pistons, bro. That team that was came late.
Yeah.
You telling me you were trying to drop 20 on that team? No, you probably wasn't. You probably like, this is a game I kind of just take.
It's a game you take off, but the objective still is the same.
Yeah, but I don't have to put my body through this kind of stuff. If I'm playing the Pistons, and the next game I play the Hornets, and then the next game I play the Wizards.
I don't know, man. I think
I'm coasting.
I don't think it matters.
I think players think like that.
I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm saying what I think. I just don't think. I don't think it matters, dude. Like, your objective doesn't change. Whether you playing the Pistons or you're playing the Thunder or the Bucks or you're playing, your objective is to win the game.
Yeah, but you realize I don't have to do as much. Like, we can still win. The objective is to win, and I can give 50% effort and still win. Think about that team that is in that division, like the Heat. That division is cheeks, like except for the Magic doing better this year, but they starting to look like the old Magic now.
They in the play-in now.
Yeah, they done fell some spots. They were number 2 seed at one time.
Yeah,
So it's like the Magic over there, the Hawks, like
garbage,
the Hornets,
garbage.
Yeah, so like that, they got to play those teams, each of those teams 4 times a year.
That's why. Yeah, that's why Jimmy Butler can take off them.
Exactly.
That's why he can take off.
That's why he take his little PTO days.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. I think if that division was still in, I think if Jimmy Butler was in the West, I think he would do the exact same thing.
But you think about it like this. Now think about the division this year. All right, so you got that trash Southeast division, and then now you think about that division that has like the Lakers, the Clippers, the Suns. That division usually is like you got to play these dudes 4 times. Like that's tough.
I get what you're saying.
That's
I do
tough.
get that it's tough, but it doesn't matter.
It does.
You know why it doesn't matter? Is because the objective is always to win.
I don't know if I'm playing against the best of the best every night. That does get tiring.
You're doing that anyway.
The Pistons are the best of the best.
Listen, they're the best of 400 players in them. They're the best.
They're the best of the
on
worst.
The planet.
Like
exactly, they're the best of. Still, the objective.
I don't know.
I don't think the strength of the thing matters because
I think it does.
The
it matters for
objective
seeding
is
too.
Still just to win the game.
But you can win.
If
by
you
different
want
means.
that second seed, you're gonna play hard for that second seed, regardless who you play. Whether you play the Pistons or you play the Pistons, you probably take the whole fourth quarter off.
Yeah, but exactly. So you can take think about it. 3 straight games you play division, and you play the Hawks, and then you go play the typical Magic, and then you go play the Hornets. Like, you probably rested, your players going out partying, like they good, because I'm like, hey, we really gotta play nobody. I think it does make a difference, because then you get a better seeding if you have a weak division. So now you have home court advantage in the playoffs. Like, it makes a difference. Not drastic.
Do you think seeding matters in the playoffs?
Yeah, you look at teams' home records versus.
Man.
Look at the history, home records versus road records in the playoffs. The home records are so much better than the roads.
I agree with that, but let me tell you why seeding don't matter. Because
what the Heat did.
Because what the Heat did.
But that don't always happen.
What the Heat did.
There's always anomalies.
And then the number one seed. When's the last time the number one seed? Well, I think the Nuggets was number one last year, but before that, the Bucks, number 3 seed. They didn't have home court advantage throughout the whole thing. I don't think seeding really matters. I'm more with the Jimmy Butler mindset. Get me to the playoffs. Let me get to where I need to get to.
It does, because a lot of teams
would I
can build
rather
some
have
momentum.
home court advantage? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But,
why?
Huh?
Why? Why would you rather have?
Well,
home court?
it gives you an advantage. It gives you an advantage.
I think we just answered. I think
it gives you an advantage.
It gives you an advantage. So playoff.
Yeah, but everybody's advantage ain't an advantage.
Some people.
The Bucks had the number 1 seed that had home court throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, now think about the
Nuggets. And it wasn't an advantage.
But think about the Nuggets, bro. Nobody wants to go play in Denver. Nobody wants to play in Denver. Like, with the altitude, nobody wants to play in Denver.
5280. Yeah.
Nobody wants to play there. So if they get home court advantage, that helps them a lot.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
Them boys are like 17-1 at home.
I'm saying it ain't that big of advantage to be like. Oh, I seen
matters.
Jimmy Butler do it, man. I seen Jimmy Butler take an 8 seed to the finals. All that other stuff. Nah.
If that happened on a constant basis, then I'll agree. But the fact that those are anomalies, then I'm like,
he just did twice in the last 4 years. He beat the Bucks, right? He beat the Bucks. He was a lower seed.
The Bucks are scared of him.
There was a lower seed, and then the Bucks beat him, won the championship, and then there was an 8 seed and beat the number 1 seed,
Giannis
the number
was hurt.
2 seed.
I'm gonna just hit you with excuses.
It happens. If you can't get over injuries, just what happened. So who your 94 feet player of the week?
Player of the week.
Or team? Which one first?
My team is the Utah Jazz.
I feel you on that one.
Utah Jazz.
I knew you was going to pick the Utah Jazz.
Bro, they've been going crazy. They got us. They got the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've been cleaning out.
Oh, they got the Lakers. Lakers ain't really nobody. I don't think Bron played. But still, like, they really smacking teams. Like, and they're not just winning barely. Like, they're actually putting teams out the way. Like, Jordan Clarkson getting triple doubles. Like, I'm like, they balling.
First triple double
since 2007. It's insane. So I got to go with the Jazz, man. They got a winning record now. They over 500. They got a play-in spot.
Yeah, they ain't gonna keep up. But I had the Jazz too.
Man.
I had the Jazz
play
or the
defense.
Thunder. I ain't worried about them. I had the Jazz or the Thunder. I think the Thunder again playing well. Shea is consistent, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, he going night in, night out. He's going to do.
You know exactly what he going.
I had him as my player, but I switched it up because I was like, it's too good. But I want to hear your player.
My player is Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson.
He's averaging 24 points off the bench during this past week. Off the bench, 24 points. We got starters in the league that's not happening.
Exactly. Will Cam Thomas get a triple-double?
No, but he could get you 40 points.
With an L, too.
He ain't got the team. Yeah. But, no, I had Jordan Clarkson, 24.
That's a good pick.
Who you got?
Bro, I got Wemby. Because he's starting to find his game. Like, he's starting to find his game. You look at his last numbers, it's starting to look like what it should look like. And he's not playing a huge amount of minutes. Like, he got a triple-double, like the youngest.
He did have a triple-double.
One of the youngest people to get a triple-double, the youngest, like, center to get a triple-double. And he did it in, like, 21 minutes or something like that. Like, I think he's starting to find his game. And you look at his last numbers, he's starting to find it. And I'm like, about time. I think he's starting to realize he's that guy.
I still don't see it yet. I mean,
into it.
I think he's showing he's showing me, like, flashes, pause, but I don't think he's there. I think he needs at least a whole year for him to be. He just needed to do it consistently.
Yeah, and the reason why I gave him the nod
I guess it's a
because
week. It's a week.
This week he looked consistent. It wasn't any of those little drop off where he has like 27 and it have like 9. Like I didn't see that this week. It was like all good numbers. So I'm like, okay, is he starting to find that rhythm?
Yeah. So who is your not player of the week then?
Not, man. It's so many options. So
Would you put Curry in there again?
I thought about Curry, but I found somebody even worse, bro.
Well, Curry had 27 the other night.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I was like,
the other night.
Rayford. Do you know who Rayford is? Rayford Trey Young.
Oh.
I had to go by his whole government on that one.
I'm like, who is Rayford? I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah. When you play this trash, you don't deserve to get called by like what you want to be called by. Like you get your full government announced for playing as trash as he did.
I didn't know that was his
name. He's garbage, bro.
That's
like
crazy.
And this is the reason why he got it, right? So he had a 31-point game this week, and he had a 28. So you're like, oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah, what is this? What's
he lost, bro? One game, 4 for 18. Next game, 11 for 23. Not so horrible. Next game, 7 for 22.
Yep.
Next game, 4 for 17. Next game, 6 for 19. Bro, these look like tour dates for like a musician. 619, 417, 722, 1120.
He going on tour. He going on tour. Trey, you going on tour, man? What's up?
Consistently shooting 4 for 17 and taking L's is
and
out of pocket.
I picked the over on him because I thought he was going to snap out of it.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Against the Indiana. Because I'm like, Indiana, they play fast and it's going to get a lot of shots. And he only scored like 15 or something like that. I'm like,
13.
Oh my God. 13,
he shot 4 for 17 on a team that just won a run. Like,
exactly. Want to get shots up. I had Anthony Simons, man.
Oh, yeah. He been,
man, doo-doo. Like, okay. So this dude averages 23 points a game. He averaged 10 points this past week. I'm like, that's 13-point drop-off.
That's insane.
Come on, man. Like, Scoot ain't taking the ball that much. Like, come on.
He's
like,
garbage, too.
I
consistently live on taking the under.
I think, I don't think, Scoot, I don't think he's who he thinks he is. I don't think he's who he thinks he is. And like,
maybe next year.
Like, once you watch him, I don't even think it's next year either. Once you watch him play, it's like, oh, okay. He's an average player. Like, he's an average player.
Not a number 2 pick. Like,
not a number 2 pick at all.
Not a number 2.
Not a number 2 pick at all. So who'd you have for your not team of the week?
We're going with Scoot's team. Scoot's
I mean,
team,
you can get them.
Simons.
You can give it to them every
Bro,
week.
they lost by 62.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's no way.
To the Thunder.
62 points.
Yeah, that was
bad. Absolutely garbage, bro. And I think I saw something like, and I think they followed it up with something crazy like as well. And I was
that's because old boy can't throw a rock in the ocean. I mean, he averaged 10 points in that past week, and he averages 23. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
Simon's supposed to be smoking over there. Like, I had the Lakers though, because the Lakers, they out of the playoffs. They out of the play-in
garbage.
Now.
Yeah, like
they out of the play-in.
Them dudes like garbage.
Once you see what happened the other night, LeBron took a seat, 80, 15 points. Come on, man. Like, you can't do that, dog. Like, come on, man.
I don't get it. Yeah. So I thought about having them too. Like, I thought about them. I thought about the Warriors. Even though they got one win, I thought about putting it. But I was like, 62 points.
Yeah, 62 points.
And then to follow it up with a 23-point loss. Like,
that ain't
2 games, a combined 80-something points in 2 games is 85 points in 2 games is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, man.
Yeah, they belong there.
Yeah. That's all we had, unless you had anything else.
Nah, man, I didn't have nothing, man. It was good to be back, man. It felt like it was long overdue. Obviously, we had the holidays. We had a lot happen. There's so much happened in the NBA season in this past week, man. But it's good to be back. Draymond back. It's going to be a good week.
Which is bogus.
It's going to be a good week, man. I can't
sit his butt at home with his family. That's what he need to do. Take some money out of his pocket. He act right. I guarantee it.
He gonna come back.
Guarantee it.
Give him about a week, man. He gonna slap somebody in a week. He gonna slap. He gonna get ejected.
This is what they said. They had this. Did you see the meme where the dude was he was in court and he went and jumped on?
I saw that video. I didn't. They remixed it with Draymond.
They said give Draymond a week. That's going. It's
man.
not funny, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I feel sorry for his next victim, but like, who is Draymond without his passion?
Yeah. That's what that's how I think
just like,
yeah, because you know it's wild.
Regular, smegular, like,
nah, he gonna have to get another tech or something like crazy.
Yeah.
I saw something that was like, the thing about Draymond, that's the reason why he wanted to retire. He said, if I can't slap nobody, then I don't want to play. I don't want to play no more. If I can't slap nobody, then I don't want to play.
Man,
that's crazy.
Wild,
so we're going to see what happens this week.
Yeah, episode 11, that's the conclusion. We're going to come with y'all episode 12.
All right.